YouTube, what is up? What is going on, y'all? Hold on. There we go. Got to fix my seat for a second, y'all. Today, man, first off, before I start, I don't know why I'm just acting like I ain't been MIA. Like, excuse my appearance, y'all. Just got off work, I ain't gonna bap. But I had this video idea, I need to get it out. So I ain't even go in. So you go see me ashy, make a little dusty, I ain't gonna bap. It is what it is. Anyways, YouTube, man, I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. Boy, life been crazy. I don't think y'all even seen me for a hot minute. I don't think y'all seen me since I was 20 years old. I'm 21 now. So y'all haven't seen me for a grip. But, man, life just been lifing, y'all. Like, I can't even lie. It's like different things going on. Growth, new friendships, relationships, all types of stuff, man. Life just been moving. I'm gonna catch y'all up on me. I'm gonna do a catch-up video on me in another video, but this video is very specific. It came to my mind and I was like, I need to get it done. And basically what this video is me as a 21-year-old talking to the 18-year-old version of myself. What would me as a 21-year-old now, what I know, tell 18-year-old me? I'm not saying I know everything. I'm only 21. Of course, there's more to come. Maybe I'll do another version where I'm like 30 and what 30-year-old me will tell 21-year-old me. But you know what I'm saying? This is just to all the young niggas out there, bro. Like, if you take some of this, cool, bro. Not all of it's gonna fit your lifestyle. Not all of it you're gonna be able to relate to. But these is just what I feel like I would tell myself based on who I am and what I deal with. The reason this video came about, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just be honest. The reason this video came about is I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, at all the stuff I've been dealing with, going through, you know what I'm saying? A lot of it's because I didn't set myself up to succeed back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing people on the net, 18, 19, doing crazy stuff, but that's because they had that mindset early. Kudos to them. I did it. I ain't gonna lie, I had my little fun. And now I'm getting to the point where it's like, damn, I should have locked in, or damn, I should have put focus on this and that. So this is just gonna be that. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't have my second phone, bro, so I had to pull out my journal. Yes, I journal. I'm a grown ass man. I don't know why they be throwing people off. Journaling is great. Like, realistically, this is not one of the tips yet, but I'll put this as like a honorable mention tip, nigga. Like, journal, twin, journal. I don't care what nobody say, journal, bro. I got a whole journal right here, dog. Like, it's best to put it out, bro. You gotta find a way to release the energy, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I release it on paper rather than I go do it physically, verbally, you know what I'm saying, or just hold on to it mentally. Release the energy, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I look back at something I'm reading, I was like, damn, I was tripping. I was mad over nothing. Or I'm glad I wrote it down so I can see it from another perspective, you know what I'm saying? Later on type shit. But yeah, that's why I got my journal, y'all. So I wrote down, I'm going to just do 5 of them, but I'm going to elaborate on each one kind of how I feel. So this is 21-year-old me talking to 18-year-old me. And the first thing I think I would tell the 18-year-old version of myself is to stop punishing yourself, bro. Like, the reason I'm saying this, the reason this is number one to me, bro, I am my biggest critique. I'm my biggest hater. But I'm not always my biggest supporter or my own biggest fan, which you have to be successful, bro. When they say invest in yourself, a lot of people think, oh, money, go buy stuff that you could sell. But you also got to invest into your confidence. Invest into your ego. Yeah, I'm saying that. Invest into your ego. Invest into, you know, believing in yourself, bro. I'm not saying to be overly inflated, but you should have the tone like you've been here before, even if you haven't, but be open to learn. So number one, be stop punishing yourself, bro. I punish myself a lot. Like, I sit there and I take on way more than I have to, or at times, like, I sit there and I don't always give fault to everyone who do fault. Instead, I internalize it like this, it's my own fault. Sometimes it's not you, bro. Sometimes it is the people in your life. That's not saying they're bad people. But sometimes it is a matter of something that they did is the reason that you are somewhere you know what I'm saying? Or you feel a certain way that you normally wouldn't feel. And I had to stop basically excusing that and start, letting fault take its place, basically, bro. I had to stop punishing myself for things that I didn't do or for things that I don't need to punish myself for, bro. It's okay to just go with the flow. It's okay to be mad at people. I hate being mad at people. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's really where that comes from. I just hate being mad at other people. I'm cool being mad at myself, but I hate being mad at other people because I also hate people being mad at me. It's a bit of a people pleaser thing, and I had to learn to drop all that. So that's why I would say number one, for me personally, I'll say stop punishing yourself, bro. Like, for real. Number two, I ain't gonna lie, for me, this one comes straight from my mom. She's told me this since middle school, bro. Since middle school, she's always repeated one thing to me. She'd be like, Eve, for y'all don't know, that's my real name. I don't give a damn. She'd be like, Eve, don't sell yourself short. And I always was on the tip, like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean I'm selling myself short? Like, until now, as a 21-year-old, I know what she means, bro. And I know what she means in multiple different ways, right? Like, for instance, bro, your shortcomings, bro, and you got to remember that your shortcoming might not be what someone else views as a shortcoming, bro. Like, what I mean for me is I'm always bagging on my height or my weight, for instance, right? There's still girls who fuck with me. There's still girls who would fuck with me. And you as a man, as a young lady, as a woman, bro, y'all got to realize that thing that you nitpick yourself about, and a lot of us sell ourselves short about it, bro. Like, a lot of us will be short or a little bit bigger, or we think we're ugly, so then we feel like we have to end up with someone ugly. We have to end up with someone big. We have to end up with someone short. Nothing against all those things, but you don't have to, bro. I promise you there's someone beautiful out there for you. You know what I'm saying? But you just need to learn what's your version of beauty, though. Because a lot of time what happened is we get sucked into society's beauty standards. So then you like, nah, I ain't gonna stop till I have the baddest bitch. There's what J. Cole said, there's always gonna be a badder bitch, twin. Get the one that's gonna lock you the hell down. But I promise you there's one who wants you, bro, who's beautiful inside and out, gang. Stop selling yourself short. Like, that's the biggest thing for me, bro. I sell myself short all the time. And it's not just relationship-wise, bro, but it's also, too, like, I know that I have the capacity and the ability to do something, but I'll pass up on the opportunity to go do it because I'm like, nah, I'll let somebody else do it because I feel like I don't know if I could, or I don't know if I do it correctly. Hell no. Stop doing that shit, man. Take the risk. If you fail, get back up and try again. Oh, fucking well, nigga. Like, you really can't sit there and just sell yourself short. Like, it's crazy I'm repeating it, but it's really how it is. It's really what my mom done drilled into me, bro. Shout out to her. I wish I listened. Like I said, at 21 years old, I'm seeing it now, and I wish I listened at 18, bro, but shit happens. So that's basically what I mean by don't sell yourself short is, bro. Don't think that anyone deserves something more than you when you know that you deserve it, basically is what I'm saying. And I think that's gonna be all for that one. Number 3, act on impulse and don't be scared to fail. Bro, oh my God, what do I mean by this? It's gonna be exactly what you done heard probably 1,000 people say, bro. But if you don't, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Whether that be relationship, life, money, job, promotion, whatever it may be, bro. Act on impulse. I know they usually say don't act on impulse, but if you know that the impulse can lead you to success, you may not act on it. You know how many people took a leap of faith and it turned out great for them? How do you know it won't turn out great for you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, act on impulse, bro. Like, it's okay. I'm not saying go out no stupid shit like a nigga try your woman. I'm not saying pull out a gun and shoot the nigga. That's a bit much. I'm saying act on impulse like, okay, boom, this business opportunity open up right in front of you, right? You like, damn, but I could fail. Fuck it, nigga, go do it. If the worst thing that comes from failing is that you have to say you failed, nigga, do it. If you ain't losing no money, if you ain't losing your life, you ain't losing limbs, you ain't losing family members, all that's gonna happen is you gonna have to say, man, I ain't gonna lie, I failed. Nigga, do it. Be glad, say, man, I tried, I ain't gonna lie, I tried, but I fucked up, I failed. And then go try again. No cap. Just keep trying. Don't sit there and not act on it because you're scared of the outcome, bro. You never know what's gonna pop. You never know what's gonna take off. Like, me and my friend group, bro, this TRD shit, I be telling these niggas all the time, I'm oldest. And also, I think my mental, too, is just a little bit older than them. Not that they're adolescent minded, but you know, we're just at a different space due to our upbringing. I ain't gonna lie, I've been an adult. I've had to be mentally an adult since I was very young. I still do my stupid kid shit though, I ain't gonna lie. But because of that, I'm constantly telling them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, I'm not gonna post it, it's just gonna look stupid. Oh no, bro, I ain't gonna do that. Everybody gonna laugh, they gonna think it's dumb, or nah, it ain't gonna work. Nigga, how do you know? How do you know? Some nigga picked up a camera, right? Started recording his life. Right now, that nigga's making upwards of 15 bands, 10 bands a month. He didn't know that. He didn't know for sure, nigga. You know how many people pick up a camera on the daily, record, and don't make it? You know how many people pick up a camera on the daily, record, and don't even post it? Nigga, post it. The worst that can happen is 2 people watch it. Oh well, nigga, 2 people watch it. Record another one. Post another one. Till 3 people watch it. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate my views. I ain't never gonna sit here and lie, man. There was at one point where one of my songs, when I first started rapping, hit 12,000 overnight. I haven't seen those numbers since. But you know what? I needed that, because in reality, bro, I was way too hyped and not tuned into reality with this shit. Like, niggas see 300 views and be like, oh man, all I got was 300 views. Nigga, think about 300 niggas in a room. And then on top of that, think about 300 niggas in a room and all 300 of them going, man, I fuck with you, dog. I fuck with what you doing. I fuck with how you move, and I fuck with the way you think. I fuck with the way you carry yourself. That's 300 niggas telling you that. Or even if they not, nigga, imagine 300 niggas who specifically sat there and listened to you speak about whatever. You're gonna touch somebody, gang. Out of the 300, I guarantee you at least 5 of them niggas gonna feel something. So then if you keep doing it, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, eventually somebody gonna tap in. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's how I feel about that. And that's why I made number 3, act on impulse and don't be scared to fail, because you really never fucking know, nigga. Take the chance. Number 4, this one's a little bit more on the relationship side for me at least, but I can see you taking this into any aspect of life. And number 4 is leave early, not late. I know, right? When you hear that, you get to think about work and shit. You know, of course, it's better to be early to work, not late, obviously. But what I mean by leave early and not late is when you see something, right? This can almost tie into number 3. When you take that leap into something, business, relationship, job, promotion, you do not have to sit there and suffer because you're scared to tell someone, hey, I tried and it's not working. You don't have to sit there and suffer. Me, personally, I did that with a relationship. And it's not 100% one-sided. I had my faults. But I definitely drug it out longer than it needed to be. And I see my OG do it with her job. I see my friends do it with their relationships. I've seen myself do it with both of those things. Leave early, not late, bro. It's okay to clock out. It's okay. I promise you to God. The worst thing that's gonna happen is some nigga gonna go, he left early. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. That nigga don't know what you go through. Them niggas don't know how much you deal with. Them niggas don't know what your mental capacity is. Them niggas don't know how much you put up with on a daily. So for anybody that's judge you based on when you've decided it's time for you to clock out, fuck that nigga. I'm not saying give up. I'm saying you gave 100% of it and you not even getting 50 to 60% back. Once the scales aren't even, it's time to go. Leave early, not late, bro. Because then when you dragging shit out, your job, your relationship, your promotion, when you drag it out, you're missing out on the opportunity to get into something that could possibly actually work. So leave early, not late, bro. Take that leap. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna suck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been through it. Like, there's an image I put out for myself, and I find it hard to uphold that image just based on the fact that I sometimes drag shit out. If I left certain things earlier, I see myself going into certain ventures and possibly being successful now. Versus now where I'm just now getting to this mindset and I'm gonna be successful later. Because the one thing about it, Big Hirsch gonna be successful, nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm gonna be successful. So it's just a matter of, am I gonna be successful now? or am I gonna be successful later? You know what I'm saying? So that's really number 4. Leave early, not late. I ain't gonna bap. Just really respect yourself enough to know, like, I've given this all I could give. It's taken all the energy I'm gonna allow it to take, because you also need to know your limits. It's put me in a place mentally where it's not healthy. I'm not progressing. I'm not becoming better at whatever I'm trying to be better at. It's time for me to go. And it's okay to say that. And that's number 4. Number 5, y'all, this is the last one. And this one's a big one for me because of how I was raised. It's a big one for me because of also the people that are influential in my life. The way that they live their life didn't really drill this into me. Pause. For real. Niggas be tripping. But it didn't really take hold in my life the way it should have. But now that I'm 21, it has. And now this is going to be something I'm probably going to stick with for the rest of my life. Number 5, y'all. Say how you feel. Oh my gosh, bro. Do not contain yourself. Say how you feel. I'm not saying at every moment. There are some times where it is best to be quiet, bro. The Bible even says it, bro. A fool runs his mouth, but a wise man listens. But there is times where you have to speak up for yourself. The power of the tongue is mighty, y'all. No BS. I'm not trying to bring religion into this, because not everybody has the same religion. But the power of the tongue is mighty no matter what you believe in, bro. Speak, bro. Like, say something. There were so many situations, so many relationships, so many positions I've been put in that if I had said something, the outcome would have been way different. My mental would have been way different. Where I'm at, I probably would have been way further if I said something. Say how you feel. Like, it's okay to be like, nah, this ain't for me. It's okay to say, hold on, y'all, I think we should do this like this. Because the thing about it is, when you speak, other people are listening, and when they speak back, things get bounced around. Eventually, the correct thing is going to get brought up, and then the path is going to be clearer. But if you don't speak, you don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going down the wrong path. You know it's the wrong path, or you have a feeling it's the wrong path. You don't say nothing. Whole time you had said something, you could have avoided it. You could have avoided that path, bro. Say how you feel. Say something. It's okay to speak. My OG does not say how she be feeling. My mom be holding her tongue to the point where when she finally does speak, it doesn't come out the way she wanted, because now instead of it being a logical sentence, it's an emotional sentence. Because when you hold on to something, you don't say nothing. Instead of you saying, y'all, like, I'm not really comfortable here and I don't feel like I'm progressing, it comes out as, nah, fuck y'all, y'all holding me back. Da-da-da-da. It comes out, it's not the way you wanted to sound. And also, too, speaking like that, you're gonna get nowhere with nobody. It's better to say how you feel, because the thing about it too, bro, you can always apologize. I don't care what nobody says. Man, I ain't gonna lie, there's a couple people in my life, if they had apologized, I'd still be cool with them to this day. To me, I'm a grown-ass man, I'm gonna say an apology does matter. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. An apology counts for something, bro. As a grown-ass man, I can say that. An apology counts for something. If somebody had apologized to me about certain things, we would still be cool to this day. So don't be scared to say how you feel, because you can always go back and apologize. That's why I said, say it when you first feel it, or when you first build it into a logical thought versus an emotional one. That way, when it comes out, you can apologize, because sometimes when it comes out emotional, you can't apologize. Or it's not that you can't, but the apology won't be respected as much, because it's like there's certain things you say out of emotion. Well, I ain't gonna lie, an apology can't undo it, or it's gonna take a hell of a long time. So it's better to just say it when it's a logical thought. And that's why I'm always say, bro, say how you feel. Don't be scared to speak up. There's so many things that some people are dealing with right now. If they literally was just like, hey, no, it would change. It's not always gonna change for the better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, there's certain times you speak, you might get demoted. Fuck, you might get fired. You might get judged. You might get shamed. You might get looked at funny. But all that shit's temporary, gang. Because you don't know what's gonna happen after that. Where one side is shaming you, the other side is gonna praise you and lift you up. Where one person is judging you, another person is going to accept you. So say how you feel, so that way you find out who's on what side and where you need to stand. Because if you don't say nothing, you're just gonna be standing in the middle of somewhere you don't need to be, wasting time, wasting potential. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel about that. YouTube, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the end. I feel like I just ran it to y'all, but you know, I view y'all as like I would say like I got a journal, and then I would say YouTube is like my digital journal, I guess, in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, I don't get much views on here. I'm not looking for 1,000 views. I'm just looking for one person to understand what I'm saying. So it's really all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna come out with a catching up video. I'm gonna let y'all know what I've been on, where I've been, how I've been, why I've been so MIA. And we'll go from there, man. I really hope that something I said can resonate to some young person out there, bro. And if it resonates with no one, I appreciate whoever took the time to even watch a minute of this video, because that's a minute of your life you could have been doing anything, and you gave it to me and allowed me to express myself. And for that, I am hella appreciative, no matter the outcome. So yeah, I am probably gonna end the video here, YouTube. I will be back. Hopefully this time, I'm not gonna be gone as long, bro. You know what I'm saying? A year is a little crazy, I ain't gonna lie. It might even be 2. I think this is my last one. It's been a hot minute, but I will try and be back sooner. YouTube, I love y'all. As always, don't forget, I gotta say this because I'm a YouTuber, I guess. Like, subscribe, comment. Also too, bro, follow me on social media, man. I'm always a listening ear, like, for real. If you need, go to my Instagram, bro. Don't be afraid to DM me that you going through a rough time, or that you have a question, or that you confused about something and you just need a little advice, bro. DM me DM me on whatever. Comment under this video. I'm gonna try to respond. I'm gonna try to remember to check the comments if I get any. If I get any DMs, I'm gonna respond. So yeah, y'all, but this is the end of the video. Love y'all. Peace out.